If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. Some gameplay in the background from me completing icon swaps stuff. I think there's an Odegaard goal or two in there as well. He comes off the bench and makes a few appearances. I would show you the Daniel James progression in terms of gameplay, but it's all squad battles. I'm not sure if you really care. I've recorded some of it. I've still got a little bit left to do. So if you are interested, then I can chuck that in tomorrow's video. I might show you just a little bit, and obviously I'll show you me picking him up as well. But he is actually going to go into the team somehow. I'm kind of hoping that the icon pack that we do after this gameplay is finished, I'm hoping we pack someone usable, realistically, and I'll go through the ones that I realistically want. I just want a central player. I'm not really looking for a striker because I'd still like to keep Jovic. But if I could pick up a CM or a cam or a centre forward that is useful, centre forward maybe not so much, but a CM kind of. Top comment is, I'm not taking a risk, obviously, on the icon pack. I will pick an ex-idol of mine, which is interesting because why is he an ex-idol? Why is he still not an idol? Ronaldinho. So I know his base card's not the best, but I just want it, and I get that, and I read that out because I understand. I want it as well, but the gamble is what I'm all about. I love a gamble, and it's exactly what I'm going to do. The chance of packing a mid Ronaldinho or a Pele or a Roberto Carlos or Garrincha or anyone, they're just Brazilians. And like I said, I'll go through some of the players that I wouldn't mind packing and picking up from this icon pack when we go live, before we just about to open it. But yeah, I want to take the gamble. Yeah, I could pick up Del Piero, and you know, I could put him in there with James and get the chemistry, maybe drop Jovic to the bench or even Modric or whatever. But where's the fun in that? Let's pack Gary Lineker together, and we can all laugh at me. Jacob says, I packed Kante yesterday and now I can finally see why you rave about him. He's insane. Kante is by far the best player in the game, and I don't want to hear any more about it. Honestly, he's incredible. Kante is insane. And he's going to be part of the problem, really. A good problem. Well, it's not a good problem, I'm lying. Basically, I'm really close to getting James. He's going to be at the upgrade to Dembele because he feels like a natural upgrade to Dembele. Dembele's got a 5-star weak foot. He's really good at scoring goals. He gets into the positions. He's quick. He's got skills. I like him. Daniel James, okay, he's 4-star, so doesn't quite have the weak foot, but he's unbelievably fast. His agility is insane. He gets a soft link to Kante. I need that icon in the middle to give him that link to get him in the team. Kante then poses a bit of a problem because I'm going to have to play Griezmann instead of, I'm guessing, Jovic. So Jovic, we've done it, and now he's probably going to drop to the bench. Unless, I don't know, it depends. We'll see what we get in the icon pack. It does kind of all come down to what we get in the icon pack as to whether we can actually start James and keep Kante on chem. Otherwise, I might just have to play James on 8 chem for now until we can maybe get ourselves another icon or buy someone who works. There's a lot riding on it, really. Hey mate, love the series. Says serious. I'm thinking mean series. What do you think about Daniel James and Odegaard? Well, there you go. Daniel James is obviously going to go into the team because his agility is insane. With regards to Odegaard, I was going to use him, and I do think he's usable. I do think he's first team quality for a lot of people. My problem with Odegaard really is, as much as I like him, and there he goes through on a challenge, I think the free kick goes in here. We're actually rinsing this guy. I think this is the goal of the free kick. I've scored 1 or 2 of these recently. Not this far out, but I thought I'd go for it, being 8-1 up. And then bang, goalkeeper no chance. To be fair, wasn't the best goalkeeper in the world, but still, it's not the point. It went in. Admire it. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to use Odegaard, really, because of the chem. I mean, I might be able to get away with it. Like I said, depends on what icon we have. But I like him. I definitely think Odegaard is worth the grind. I definitely think Daniel James is worth the grind of squad battles. Odegaard, I think it's worth it, but if you don't have a direct use for it, I can understand why you wouldn't, if that makes any sense whatsoever. On assignment says, I'm going for Blanc and Van der Sar. Need 3 more tokens for Blanc. I don't understand the the Blanc thing. I don't know why he's why can't I speak English? As expensive as he is. I don't know why. I look at him, I'm just thinking, why are you that price? Why are you that many tokens? Surely he's not as good. Maybe I've just not looked into it properly, but I don't know. I'm looking at him and I'm just thinking to myself, surely there's a better option there for that many tokens, because he's only an 80. I think he's an 85 rated card. Am I wrong in saying that? But he just doesn't look that great. Van der Sar is a good shout, sure, but I don't know. I'm a bit on the fence with that one. You go with Ben Yedder, ball through to Baybeck, who, by the way, is pretty damn sexy. I won't lie to you. I am a big fan of Baybeck. And there we go. I think we're kind of half caught up there. TVM out you with a fresh trim, looking good. I don't like it, if I'm honest, but there we go. And there's a comment, who am I picking for icon swaps? Well, obviously we're going to do the pack in just a second. So I think I've got enough. If I really, really, really wanted to, which I don't, I could go and get 1 more icon for 5 tokens. I think I said this yesterday. I would need to play Foot Champs and win 12 games. I'd need to do the last 3 icon swap tokens for single player, and then I would need to win 4 or 5 Bundesliga games online. I just don't think it's worth it for the sort of lower icon that you get back. It would be different if you required icons for certain SBCs, or, you know, if the icon SBCs were still a thing and you could put an icon in to get a 100k pack back, then 100%, I could definitely understand why you would want to complete even the ones that are 5 tokens. But, you know, I've got Shearer in the club that I forget that he's even there. I never use him, ever. Guardiola's another one. I forget that he's there. Nesta's class. I like him. But defenders I have right now, better, forget that he's there. I've got 3 icons in the club and I don't do anything with them, so I genuinely don't understand why. Well, not understand, I just don't care. So, anyway, before we open, I've got 10 packs to open. I've got a couple of 25Ks and a few other bits and bobs, and there's a lot of 1 rare player packs in there. And of course the icon pack, which I'm yet to build, but we'll do that together. Before I open said pack, though, I know this is a bit boring. It's like, oh, it's just time wasting. Not really, because the video is probably 10 minutes already, or there or thereabouts. And by the time I open those packs, I don't need to worry about it. But I genuinely want to look through these, and I want to say, look, these are the type of players I would not want, and this is the one that I want. So when I open it, you can't say, or I can't say, oh, I'm happy with that, because that would be a lie. Rivaldo would be the worst Brazilian we could pack, but I would still be content with it. I don't think I'd use him, but I would be content with it. I don't want any goalkeeper, even if it's Yashin. I don't care. I don't want a goalkeeper. If I pack a goalkeeper, for me, that's a fail. Larson, I wouldn't be completely against it. I don't know which version of Larson this is. Okay. I don't know which version of Larson that is. I think that's probably the Prime. So I wouldn't be against his mid, but yeah. Any version of Trezeguet, no, not for me. Carlos Alberto wouldn't be too bad. Wouldn't mind that. Although, if he is a right back, which I think every version is. Although, is one version a centre back? I'm not sure. I still wouldn't be. I wouldn't be against it though. I don't want Keane. Do not want him at all. I don't want Claude. I think that's the mid range as well. But I mean, it would work in terms of chemistry. I could get Kante on full chem then, but I don't. I would be using him reluctantly. Don't want Lineker, that would be a meme. Any English flag, and unless it's Michael Owen, and even then it's not really a win, or John Barnes, purely for the Liverpool link, it's irrelevant to me. Sanchez, his composure is so bad. Can't look at it because EA, but yeah, his composure's so bad that I just don't want him. Obviously, if I pack Nesta, it's a GG. You know, I've just hit my own card. Goalkeeper, don't care. Closer, don't want him. Scottish flag is an instant win. Dalglish is insane. SCN, I suppose, would be a small win, but again, I'm not that bothered because he doesn't really do anything for me. Del Piero would be, I think that's the Prime. So is the Del Piero the one we could get now anyway? I'm not sure. Ian Rush would be a win because he would link with James. Figo would be a fail in my opinion. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but I might as well have just gone for the swaps one. Don't want Blanc. I don't know what versions these are. I don't want Drogba in the slightest. If I get Drogba, it's an L. I don't care how good he is, how expensive he is. I've used him, and I don't like him. Gerrard would be a win, because I'm a Liverpool fan. I wouldn't be against Raul. I think his mid is an 88. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I could have just picked him up for cheap from the swap, so maybe it isn't a win. Obviously, Best would be a win. Don't want any version of Petit. I don't want any version of Seedorf. I know I could only get mids, but you know what I mean. Baggio would be good. I would like Baggio. I think his stamina is quite low, though. That's the only problem with Roberto Baggio. Obviously, we've been through Rush. I don't want any version of Kluivert. I definitely, if I see the Italian flag, literally, unless it's Baggio, Maldini, or Del Piero, it's a stinker. The Welsh flag wouldn't be the end of the world, but I don't really want Giggs. Dutch flag would be amazing, but if I get this guy, I'm going to cry. So you get the idea, really. You get the idea. I think the ones that I mean, if I could literally hand pick whichever one I wanted, mid version, obviously. I'm not sure, to be honest. I would struggle if I could hand pick. Obviously, Pele, maybe Maradona. But realistic handpicks would be maybe Ronaldinho. I mean, is that a realistic handpick? I'm not sure. Gerrard, I would be very happy with Gerrard. Any version of Thierry Henry would be a win, because I think that's the base. So the other one I think is as a striker would be really nice. Thierry Henry actually would be a sexy one. If the mid of Thierry Henry is a central card, I want to look at that, because obviously it fits in with Kante, so it would be a 90. That's a okay, not available on the market. The mid range is a 90. I think it's a central card. Yes, it's not realistic, but you know what I mean. It's not like the Hullet or the Vieira of this world or the Pele, but it's still a great card. I know I'm being greedy. I'm gonna get Lehman. I know I am. Before I get that icon pack, though, let's open these. So, as you can see, small prime, 25k pack, 25k pack, 25k pack, prime Electrum, and then a bunch of one rare player packs from completing Daniel James and Odegaard stuff. So, we'll get through those first. The first pack, unfortunately, I did open a bronze pack a second ago, and I skipped it. And what happens is, if I open a bronze pack, it gets rid of the lag, right? I don't know why, but it does. Let me put whatever I get duplicate-wise on the transfer list. Most of these, in fact, all of these, apart from the one player packs, are tradable. So the 25Ks, there is a potential in there for a decent tradable reward. I'm just going to skip the one player packs if they're not boards, because what's the point? Who cares? Tottenham plays quite good. I've not done Tottenham's League SBC. As I'm recording this, it's nearly 5:10, so we're just under an hour away from 6 o'clock content. Hopefully today they actually release a card as an SBC. Today is the third day we've not had an SBC that is an upgrade, which I know sounds a bit like I'm entitled, but I don't know. I just feel like through a promo like this, especially as it's week 1 of the promo, leaving us 3 days without a player as an SBC is a bit much. I'm a big fan of the objective content, though. I do like the objective content. It means you just have to spend your time and not actual coins getting the player that you want. It would be kind of cool if it was like a player pick for the position, or a player pick for one of the players. Like, if you're not interested in Daniel James, maybe they give you 2 other options in there as well, and you pick the one you want. That would be kind of cool. But, you know, it is what it is. Maybe next year they'll give us a lot more choice with certain things. Unfortunately, these packs, not the best. I do like a Prime Electrum, as I may have mentioned a few times, but not on that occasion. Pop them in the club. I'm going to save him because he's not worth. He might be if they release that ESBC anytime soon. And of course, any non-rare you can sell for between 500 and 700 coins anyway. So there we go. Just 25k packs. Oh, this one isn't a 25k, but it's the same thing. So, rare gold packs from League SBC, everything's tradable. Not a board though, which bit surprising from what I've opened so far, though we've not got at least one board. Not even, I mean, all duplicates, and only 3 cards as well. Not worth anything, and worth the bare minimum. Might be able to get 900 if we're lucky for Navarro. Bin those off. We'll open the last rare gold pack. I'm down to 925, which is not too bad to be at. I'm kind of hoping Team 2, again, no board, kind of hoping Team 2 of Future Stars gives us something we can go out and purchase, because at the moment there's nothing in there that I'm really interested in. There is a rumour that this guy is going to get a very sexy Future Stars card, whether it be an objective, an SBC, or in packs as Team 2. We'll have to wait and see, but I wouldn't be against it, even though I do have Mendy. He would actually fit into my team because we have Spanish League on that left-hand side. And if we get a decent icon today, you never know. We'll open the 25k pack now, and then we'll do the small prime or whatever it is. No board in 3 25k packs. When your luck isn't in, your luck isn't in. Absolutely shocking. Bunch of non-duplicates in there, which is nice, but still. I'll save him because you never know. In fact, I'll save both of those, 3 of those rather, because you never know. They're all English. Could be worth something. Small prime gold players. Logic says you should keep this because you've had no luck in the packs you've opened so far. And there we go. No board in any of those packs. 3 25k packs. A small prime and a prime electrum. And not one board. And I've packed Vasquez twice. Oh, that was untradeable. My bad. So, that's an untradeable dupe, unfortunately. I'm going to have to discard it because I've got nothing I can throw it into, realistically. And I need to open another pack now. So that's kind of by the by, really. Let's go and pick up the icon pack. I tell you what, after opening those, I have not an awful lot of confidence in this. Oh, if I swear, if I see that Romanian flag when I open... I don't want to open this. I really don't want to open it. I'm not confident at all. Not confident in the slightest. So as you can see, I need to get 3 more assists using crosses with Daniel James. I've decided I'm going to do that at the end. I'll just go into a professional game and just get it done in one go. Because I've been trying to do it on Legendary against like world-class defences. It's just not worth trying. I need to score 1 more goal and get another win on Legendary to get that done. Score and assist in 8 separate games. Just need to play another 6 games and that'll be done. And then, of course, I just need to rinse through 10 games with him as the starting team. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. But, yeah, just need to get through it, really. It's not effort, it's just time. That's all it is, just a little bit of time. So, yeah, where are we? Let's go find it. I'm not confident of this at all. I almost don't want to do it. I really don't. Because of how bad the luck was then. I can imagine that the luck is going to be awful. I swear, if I see that English flag, instantly, it's going to kill any form of boner we could get. It really will. Let's submit these away. I'm pretty sure I've done my maths correct. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have done my maths correct. I paid attention in school. We are committed. We're going to get 250 coins for each section of this, regardless. So we've made a profit. You know, 500 coins for a month's work, 2 months' work. I mean, that's got to be worth it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. We have the pack. Right, okay. Starting to get very real all of a sudden. I tell you what, I've been thinking of this for a couple of days. And even if it's English, if it's Romanian, I know a lot of people like Hadji, but still, if it's from Ivory Coast or whatever, even the Irish flag, or Mexican flag, which instantly kills anything for me. Even if this is a bad player, the 2 or 3 days of excitement that's been building toward this, and the excitement of pressing A, worth it. Let's just hope for the French flag, or the Dutch flag, or, of course, the Brazilian flag. Don't be Alan Shearer. There we go. Don't be Alan Shearer. Don't be the English flag. Watch the smile disappear from my face now. Here we go, baby. Come on. Be good. Please be good. I knew it. I told you. I knew it. I knew it would be the Romanian flag. I've been saying it for days. I knew it. Hadji isn't the worst, but I knew it would be the Romanian flag. Now, I've got absolutely no idea how much he's worth. That could be a massive win for so many people. But for me, personally, I'm not really that happy with that, if I'm honest. It killed it instantly as well. Like, if you get the French flag, it's like, oh, who could it be? If you get the Brazilian flag, it's, oh my god, which one is it? Same with the Dutch. With the Romanian, it's like, well, I know who it is straight away. But I knew I've seen the remaining... Yeah, see, 600k, there or thereabouts. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it's a good card. It is a really good card. I'm sure a lot of people would be very happy with it. But for me, it just doesn't really, like... It doesn't do anything for me, you know? I don't really know enough about him in real life. I'm not excited to use him. I will put him in the team. He does work with Daniel James. I can get him in there. Gives chemistry to everyone, of course. But it's not a player that I'm, like, super, super excited to use. So I know a lot of people might be unhappy with my reaction to it. But I just knew. I've seen the Romanian flag so many times in the last 24 hours. I just knew it would be him. See, for me, who do I take out there? Like, he's going to be the 86 rated version. That will be the 87. I don't actually mind dropping him, to be honest. Because we have Modric. I don't really want to be using Griezmann if I can help it. Let me put him over there. So, I can use Daniel James as a striker or a cam. I don't mind which. Problem with that, though, is Hadji going to be good enough to be a centre mid? Or realistically, am I going to want to use him as a cam? So as a centre mid, stamina's maybe a little bit on the low side. Obviously can't defend, he's got no strength whatsoever. I don't want him as a centre mid. If I'm going to play him, he has to play as a cam. So for me, if I pop him up there to get the chem to Daniel James, Jovic is going to have to be dropped. That means that Modric comes back in. Unfortunately, I can't get Aouar on full chem, but I can play Aouar in there on 8 or 7 chem. Yeah, I could get him on 7 chem if I really wanted to. 87 Odegaard could go on the bench, and it is what it is. I could play Modric as a centre mid, Griezmann as a centre mid, sorry, and get Aouar on full chem. That works. Just convert Hadji up to a centre forward. To be honest, I'm going to have to convert Hadji up to a centre forward anyway, because I need him to be... I'll leave him on centre forward. I don't mind playing him on 9 chem. So I think that is probably what Hadji does to the team. Does that make the team worse? Maybe. Obviously, like I said, James will be the 86. I am a little bit miffed by it, I won't lie, because Hadji just doesn't do it for me. But we'll see what he's like in game. I've not used him. He could be the best player I've ever used. I will definitely 100% reserve judgment. Tomorrow, rewards, obviously. You never know. We could pack something decent there. And also, some gameplay with Hadji to see whether I like him or not. Let me know down below. Is that a good pull, or should I have gone for Del Piero? I know full well which one I would have chosen over Del Piero and Hadji, but it is what it is. That was the risk. That was the gamble. I don't regret doing it, but, you know, could have been better. If you have enjoyed the video, then do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for you, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.